Okay, so real quick, this little Mutt video is going to go over everything about Mutt for you, Carrie. So let me get started real quick. Shouldn't take long at all. Alright, so first screen, mission screen. So mission screen is going to go over everything you can do involving the different programs that came out, like Ultimate Legend, Team Infinity, Free Agent. All Rookies a good one. And then the big ones to look at are down here. So you got Mutt Dedication, which has your daily and your weekly missions. This is an easy way to get free coin and also win Gridiron Pack. Gridiron Packs aren't good, like great, but you do have the random chance of pulling something awesome. So daily challenge is win 2 games and purchase a pack. So win 2 games meaning just complete 2 challenges. So I already did one. I'm gonna do a second one real quick, just show you which one I do, and then purchase 1 pack, which I'll show you which pack to buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that. Also on here, you got Mutt Master, which this is obviously your Mutt Master. You're getting all the stuff for him. I know that doesn't really apply to us unless he actually played on your team, which I think he did play for the Panthers, so Josh can use him. And then, you know, just going through and you could see all the different programs that came out, and it shows you different way to earn coins and everything like that. But normally these ones just show like what rewards you get for those ones. So I'm going to go to challenges real quick. So the one that I do every time is Rivals, and I do Ultimate Team 101. And the reason I do this one is one step ahead, one small step, there you go. So I do this one for a reason. One, because it's easy. All you do is gain 5 yards, but you can obviously gain more than 5 yards. And for the weekly challenge, one of the things you have to do is get 1,500 yards of offense. That's through challenges or playing people head to head. Playing your friends head to head does not count towards anything, though. So our JJA or theme team games don't count for anything. So what I do for this one, and it works 99 out of 100 times, is I just go to formation, and this is an easy way to rack up a bunch of yards. Go to gun, go to your 5 wides, and do verticals. And just bomb the ball. This is going to get you 50 yards every single time. So you can click there, give it a second, just bomb it. And this isn't even my theme, this is even my Mutt team. It gives you a random team to use. So we'll have the same players, you just bomb it deep. Works pretty much every time. And when you're doing this, trying to get a bunch of yards or just trying to complete 2 challenges, you go to replay challenge. If you hit replay challenge, it goes right back to it. You don't have to wait for loading or nothing. It's already right back there. Hit recent plays, it's right there again. So you can just keep on racking up yards, keep on racking up yards. I mean, sometimes they will block this, but like I said, 99 out of 100 times they're not going to. So I just got 100 yards of offense, just like that. And I just completed 2 challenges. Return challenges. And this is just, you know, for your daily challenge. Obviously, this isn't going to be a great way to get a bunch of coins, but it is a quick way to finish your daily challenge. Maybe like had a long day at work, you really don't feel like playing, and you just want to knock it out real quick just so you can do your daily challenge. So got those games out the way, and then you go to the store. Go to the store, browse the store, go to players, and just go over here to this, get a player, 500 coins. Buy him. And normally this is always a silver or gold. I got 1 elite once, and all I do with this person is I just quick sell them. You know, just free training points. And you get your daily objective done. So putting that bad boy up. So your daily objective, you'll get more coins the higher Mutt level you are. So right now I'm Mutt level 52. I think the lowest I'll get is 5,000. Oh, here's a big one too. Nat. So at the bottom right corner, I was about to point at it, is Nat. So if you get a player or anything like that, normally like if you get a player from doing a challenge, they'll more than likely be a Nat. So Nat is non-auctionable or tradable. So that means the only thing you can do to it is either keep it or quick sell it. So obviously coin quick sells means you just get those amount of coins. So if you get a player that's Nat, either you use them or you have to quick sell them for training. The only bad thing about Nat players is you get less training points for them. So training points all depends on your player's overall. So an 85 overall left tackle and an 85 overall quarterback doesn't matter. They sell for the same amount of training value. But if you take an 85 overall player versus an 85 overall Nat, the Nat's going to sell for less because it's not like you make any coin for them, so they're just taking training points away from you. Alright, so I got my daily reward. That's an easy 7,500. So for your weekly rewards, I'm going to highlight that real quick. Go back over here to Mutt Dedication. And the reason why I say keep on doing this, because if you go on here, it'll show you all the stuff you get. So I completed my daily. Let me see. How do you see everything? I have to go look at that and just say it. So weekly. So on here it has a bunch of different things you can do to get your weekly challenges. All you have to do is complete 5 of them. Win 10 games, win 20 games. So those little ones that I just did, those are games. Those little challenges are games. So I've already completed 23 daily challenges, which is completing 2 challenges and buying a pack. I've already done that 3 times. 1,500 offensive yards. So I've already done these. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, buy 5 packs. I got one more pack to buy, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow's daily challenge. And you should get your gridiron pack at the end of the week or Monday. Alright, let's see. How the hell do I see the daily rewards? I know there's a way you can do it. Maybe I have to do it before I complete it or something. But either way, so your daily rewards. Oh, no. I remember what it is. It's on. It's in here. Wow, I'm streaming right now. That was super loud. Oh, you moved the table? Oh, okay. Oh, where's it at? I got like 50 people watching my stream right now, too. Yeah, I know. Oh, damn, I don't remember how to do. But either way, so the more you complete your daily challenge, if you do it so many times, you get this thing called a power pass. So let me go to my item binder real quick. You go to your item binder, and if I go down here, keep on scrolling down. Keep on going. Goodness gracious. Alright. Power passes right here. So these power passes. So I talked about power up players. Power up players, sometimes you might need like your the Bo Jackson I got you. So if you got the power up card and the next level up you needed for him was that 90 overall Bo Jackson, this power pass I'm on right now means you could use this in place of that 90 overall. So 87 to 88. So if you need an 87 to 88 overall player to upgrade your power up player, you can use this instead. So like actually I think I have a player that I can use it for right now. Let me see. Let's go. Where's my Fournette at? I think he's at 88 overall. Yep. Oh, 89 overall. So if I click on him, I'm just going to downgrade him real quick. Alright, so I'm going to just refund my upgrade real quick. So it'll look like this. So I want to do the next upgrade, which requires his 87 overall card. I'll click on here, select from my item binder. And instead of using the 87 overall card, I have a power pass I can use. So you don't have to buy this card, you can just use this. But I already have this, so I'm going to use this. So there we go, he's back to where he was at. So upgrading. So upgrading your card and downgrading your card. So the reason I didn't mind downgrading my card right there is because I use a player card. So I just get that full thing back. But when you start using these portions, when you're using training points, it costs 450 training points to upgrade them. If I wanted to refund that, I would only get half of that back. So you'd only get half of your training points back. So I think up there it says it 225. No. Maybe that's not it. Either way, you only get half your training points back. Well, since I'm already on, actually, I'll go to my lineup to show you the rest of that stuff. So that's how you upgrade your players. Mainly just training points. Actually, I'll go ahead and just click on that again. Actually, no. We'll go to my item binder. No, item binder, my lineup. Okay, go here. Okay, so right now my lineup is going to be my Jags lineup. So this is my Jags lineup. So first things first, you notice that a bunch of people overall is blue. That means because I have chemistry on them. So like all my players, they have that little Jaguar symbol on them. That's because they all played for the Jags. So if I go over here to my Jags, and I click on that, it's 50 out of 50, so it's tier 10. That means I have it fully maxed out. When I click on there, all these players have +2 strength, +1 impact blocking, +2 jumping, so on and so forth. So that means since they got those plus overalls, or plus stats, it boosted up their overalls. Like he's actually only at 84, but now, I mean not 84, 94, but now he's a 96. You know, and all these guys are just plus overall. So all my guys that are purple are power-ups. The rest of these guys are base set cards. Meaning like they're not power-up, they're just regular cards. Like a lot of these guys don't have power-ups, so I just had to take them for what they were. Let's see, now what? Okay, so when it comes to your players, obviously you have your key players that you look out for and stuff like that, like, you know, your quarterback, you know, your primary wide receiver, which this guy's my primary wide receiver, Jones over Robinson. I know Robinson's a higher overall, but Jones has higher speed. So for me, speed is more important for every position pretty much other than offensive line. Linebacker, speed's more important. Every position besides lineman, offensive lineman, speed's more important. Is more important. Even defensive lineman, speed's important because when you get those edge rushers, you want pressure on the QB. Maybe not D tackle. D tackle probably going to be more power moves and strength. But for my defensive end, speed, finesse move. Those are the two things I look for, and block shed, obviously. So this guy, he's one big guy that I use. I have an X factor on him. So these guys with these little ticks off to the side of them, like this guy has this little tick with the 1, the 1, the 1, the 2, 0, 2, 1. So these guys have either X factor or abilities. So X factors, you're allowed to have 3 X factor players. And then for abilities, you're allowed to use 15 AP points, which is ability points. So if I click on here, go to my upgrade on him, which he's maxed out. I have this portion right here. So as you upgrade them, when you first start off, the only thing you have unlocked is this little team chems portion. As you upgrade them, you unlock more boxes. So it goes from here, it's like this is always open. After first upgrade, you get this, and then you get your X factors, and these are your ability slots. So X factor, like I said, you're allowed to have 3 players with X factors. I do 1 wide receiver, I do my quarterback, and I do my halfback. Quarterback is always put an X factor on him. And you know, if you can't do it right off the bat because you don't have enough training points or coin, then whatever, you know. Get the players. Getting the players is more important than getting the abilities. So with this guy, he's my primary receiver, so I put an X factor on him. And you can just read what the X factor does. So increases chance to break the first post catch tackle. So after he catches the ball, he has a higher chance of breaking the first tackle. And then I paid 1 ability on him. Gains additional yards while being tackled. So pretty much reaches the ball out. So it's pretty self-explanatory when it comes to abilities and X factors. So the one thing you have to watch out for is this one says 1 AP. That means this costs 1 AP. Depending on what type of receiver you have. So if you look over to the wide receiver where it says it on him, it says deep threat. So a deep threat wide receiver AP will be different than a slot receiver, meaning that they have different attributes. So certain things cost more. So if I go here and I look, like this is going to cost me 1 AP, 1 AP, 1 AP. Let's see if I can find one that costs different. So 2 AP, better route running and catching versus linebacker. So if I go to a slot receiver, that will probably only cost me 1 AP. See, another thing, mid and elite. So that's a slot receiver, that will probably only cost me 1 AP. Yeah, so route running, yeah, I think route running is actually a type as well instead of slot. So these ones probably only cost 1 AP. So yeah, depending on what they are, depending how many AP points you can do. So if you go all the way over to the right, dun, 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 dun. All right, all the way here to the right, and you have this points. You click on here. These are all my players that have X factors and APs. So this guy's taking up 5 AP points, but it's whatever. So if you look up top right, it says X factor limit 3. So I have 3 people with X factors. So that was the big one. And then AP limit 13 out of 15. So if I was going to use AP on any of my players, wide receivers always good, halfbacks always good, tight ends great. If you can get a tight end that has tight end apprentice, then phenomenal. Also, big ones are your tackles, your left tackle and your right tackle, because you can pit a better, I can't remember what it's called, but it pretty much prevents edge threat, which obviously more time you have in pocket, the better. So, yeah, I need to use up the 2 other AP points, but I don't have enough training right now. Other than that, I have another thing that I use on my players, which is, let's see, upgrade. So the top row right here is solely for your player. So ability is an X factor. When you go down here, this is for your team. So Jaguars, I have Jags chemistry on all my players. This one, I use West Coast offense on all my players. So that means they start powering each other up. And then this last one is going to be the most expensive one to get, Sprinter. I suggest everybody does Sprinter. Sprinter is the best thing because once again, speed and acceleration are the most important things. And the way these work on each other, the way chemistry works is the more players that have it, the better. Because if you have 2 people who have West Coast, that means they're both powering each other up. And the more you do, the more you get. Like, remember, my Jaguars was tier 10. That means I have it completely maxed out, and all my players that have Jags are getting that chemistry boost. Same thing for West Coast. I don't have all my players with West Coast yet because I don't have enough training points, but getting there. Actually, I might have enough training points to do one more person just so you can see it. Let's see if I can get somebody with it and get them a little upgrade. He's just probably going to cost like 1,200, so I don't think I have enough for him. Maybe he'll be good enough. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually going to get a boost or not. But so I have to unlock that chem, so upgrade him. Go here, and I'm going to pit West Coast on him. Craft ability, and so he's a 75 overall right now. Let's see if it changes. So I just put it on him. See, back out. Nope, didn't change him. Dope, cool. Well, that didn't work out. But either way, since I put it on him, now I go over here, and I go back down to here. So I'm at tier 5 with 25 once I hit 30. So he only gave me +1. But when you get to higher role players, like, Gardner Minshew, that might have been Hags. Your higher role players can do more than +1. So Gardner Minshew, he's a 92 overall. He's his ×2, so he gets ×2 West Coast, so it's 2 additional points. I need to put some abilities on him. Actually, Gardner Minshew is a good person to highlight as well, just because, going over abilities and X factors for quarterbacks, because that's a really important thing. So X factor, I picked run and gun. Grants perfect passing while on the run, because sometimes you have to scramble. So boom. A big one is roaming dead-eye. That's good for the scrambling quarterbacks, which I don't think, we'll see what quarterback you get, but I don't think Carr has good enough speed to get roaming dead-eye. So like you see how these are like locked. That's because he doesn't have good enough ability to get that or a high enough overall. So this one is when his awareness is 90 overall. That's when he can unlock that, but he doesn't have awareness. Achieve at 95 overall. You know, he's only at 91. But ones I'm definitely going to be putting on him. Let's see. No. Quick draw is great. Faster throwing animation when under pressure. So you know you're less likely to get sacked. Fearless is good, you know. So whenever, because if a defensive lineman is near you, you know that will intimidate you and make you throw a bad pass. This one's actually phenomenal. I actually really want to use this one. It'll highlight blitzes on 3rd and 4th down while playing somebody, so that's great. Where's this one at? Oh, lofting deadeye. Any deadeye is really good. So like perfect passing accuracy on lob and touch throws. Throwing inside the numbers, perfect passing. So those ones are really good. Okay. So when it comes to your team chems, so like if the player isn't currently playing for the team you're using, like the Raiders, you know, so if that player isn't currently playing for them, so when you get, let's say Jerry Rice, if you get Jerry Rice, his power-up card, not his power-up card, but like if you buy his like 88 overall version or whatever, it probably is going to only have 49ers on there. When you get the power up like this guy, he only had Lions. I could only put him on Lions. The only time I could switch him to Jags is I hit X again. Is when I actually powered him up, like Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey was a big one. I could not put Jags chemistry on him until I got him to like a 90. So if I go here to the upgrades again, if I go to his team, see these are all teams he ever played for. So obviously I'm going to put Jags on there. Oh, no, I don't want to remove. Damn it. Equipped. So, yeah, that covers pretty much everything you want to talk about that. So remember your AP and your X factors are a big thing you want to look for. And then, you know, certain players, like for Net, I know he's a better fullback than the other person. And sometimes, like, it's okay to have these silvers. Like, you see my second string, that's the only players I had. But those are also very important because they all have that Jags chemistry. Every single one of them has a Jags chemistry. And that's the reason I have them on there, just solely to benefit the rest of my players. If I took them off, my team would probably go up to a 90. But I need that chemistry to power up my rest of my starters. So second string is very important too. A lot of people really don't focus on second string, but it's very important. Let's see. So here I made a move because I got 2 right ends, but obviously Campbell and Njoku's are absolute monsters. And I think Njoku actually switched over to the Raiders, so you can also use him. So, like, I was like, there's no point in having 2 great right ends, but as you see, my defensive tackle wasn't that great, so I paid Campbell at D tackle. Sometimes it's good to make moves like that. Jalen Ramsey, you see, he's obviously wearing Rams. Like I said, I didn't get him to Jaguars until he was like 90 overall. This guy already had Jags on him. Okay. So, let me think now. Other things. Defense, same thing. 3 X factors, and then you get 15 AP points. The auction house. So, when we talk about a JJ team, so let's say I get a 84 to 85 overall, and I want a quarterback. I'm going to go over here to the auction house, go to type, go to quarterback, and then I'm going to go 84 to 85, right there. And then after that, you sort it by newest. First one, bam, that's the one you're going to get. So, say it was Tom Brady and he was, 60,000. Obviously, we don't want you to pay 60,000. So you're literally just going to go over here, look up Tom Brady. I'm just going to put Tom in. I'm sure that's going to be good enough. And you can sort again if there's a bunch of them by buy now price, and you buy the cheapest one. So that's all you do. You just pick what position for that overall, and that's what you go off of. Um, I think this pretty much covers everything as of now. I'm sure Ian's going to go over how to pick cards up, like, and he's going to tell you how to sell a card, which I'm sure you know how to sell a card. If you don't, I'm sure Ian will go over it since he can give you all that coin. One thing I need to do with you is trade card. So all you need to do is if you go to your item binder, that one player I get on the get a player for my daily challenge, I'll use that card if I need to trade a player. But all you're going to do is just, I don't think I can trade him. Yeah, I didn't think so. Actually, I can't trade any of these cards because most of them are powered up. So I'm going to go. So if I wanted to trade him, I'll go here and go to trade. And you literally put 2 days on here and then you just post them up. So that Bo Jackson, so you just put up a player for trade and then I'll go put in a trade. So if I wanted to look up your trade, like if you put up a card on trade and you're like, hey, this is a card I'm trading, all I do is go to auctions and trades. My trade block. Oh wait, no, not my trade block. That wasn't right. Trade block. And then you go over here to limit users and you go to friends only. So when you hit that, you hit search. And any person you have on your friends list that plays this game that has a card up for trade, it'll pull up right here. And then once I tell you I've submitted my trade, you go to my trade block, click on there, and it'll say you have an offer, and then you'll accept the trade because I'm going to end up giving you some like 60 overall for that, or I'll give you the 90 overall Bo Jackson for whatever card you offer up. So once again, power-ups, most important cards because those are the ones going to help you out the most. But if you cannot afford to keep on getting a bunch of players and keep on getting them high overalls, which just is giving you like 600,000 coins, I would suggest us getting as many powers as you can, and then whenever you're getting low on coin, just start filling it in with the golds and just the regular elites. If you just want to find, if you want to look up a card, like once again, like your Jerry Rice, go on Google. Fastest way to do it, go to Mutt Jerry Rice Power Up, or just Jerry Rice Power Up Madden 21. Click on there, and you go to upgrades, and it'll show every single upgrade how much training points it costs, and if it costs, or if you have to buy a card for it, like a 90 overall card or whatever. I think that pretty much covers it, man. Yeah, dude. So get that theme team going and do your daily challenges because they help you out a lot. And then, one more big thing, challenges. So once again, players for you that aren't Raider players aren't going to help you out. So like me personally, if I do all rookie, the reason I started to do all rookie because I look at these, and if you click this button, this little sign right here, milestone, it shows you what you get for each star. So once I get to 30 stars, I get another 500, another 500, another 500. Once I get 120, I get a 95 to 96 overall Nat Fantasy Pack all rookie. So Nat, non-auctionable, not tradable. So that wouldn't benefit anybody unless a player from your theme team is on here. Me, I have a Jaguars theme team player. I have Jaguars theme team. So you go here, Robinson, he's on there. So he's one of the players I can pick. That's the reason I was doing this. And then it always shows you how many coins you can get from each set and everything like that. But that's the reason I was doing that. So I didn't do it because there's a Jets player, Dolphins, Ravens, Cowboys, Lions, Vikings, Falcons. Yeah, so yeah, I think me and I were the only person that would benefit from this. But alright, brother, if you have any questions, just let me know. Hopefully that helps you out. And then as far as playing the game, me and you can link up on Sunday, and I'll show you some tricks about how to win and how to adjust your players and how to read offenses and defenses. But alright, man, talk to you later.